Good morning, Burbs. My name is Azalira, and well, I did not get into the PSO2NGS beta. However, I'm not too sad about it because getting to watch the community do these crazy cool screenshots and just post a lot of things through Twitter and everything, and really just getting to interact with the community and seeing what other people think and things like that, just makes me really excited to get my hands on it in the first place. Because as we know right now with the build of PSO2NGS's first closed beta, they're still kind of like very bare bones, right? There's only 6 classes and there's only 1 weapon per class. But regardless of all that, what I wanted to make a video today was because since I didn't get to the beta, this was the best I can do, right? So I wanted to highlight some of the very best things I found, honestly, in my opinion, throughout Twitter today in the community. So this is just more or less my first impressions on just seeing what NGS has to offer, and I'm just really excited. So the very first pictures we see here from Pepe Keiko-san is, I believe this is like the main lobby that we're going to be playing. I think it was called like Central City or something like that. I see something like floating up here on the top side of the image. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but hey, the visuals look great, right? It's looking very clean. There's already players running around here and there, probably some shops left and right. But yeah, I'm kind of happy that the whole shop area here is just like much more compact, I guess you can say. But we'll have to see if there's a lot more screenshotting areas in the city, and that'll just be very cool. So the very next one here. So yeah, this is Hot Springs, right? I'm not sure if this is in the central city or not, but hey, very beautiful pink trees, which I really appreciate. All the leaves coming around, water looks really good, by the way, and also the small mag thing, right? I really don't know if like the mag really does anything. I think it's more or less just a travel companion, right? Because they did say that PSO2NGS will not have like mag stats and stuff. But yeah, coloring and everything looks really good. Environment looks really good so far. I'm super keen to see this. Next one, let's see. Up. It's literally just like someone wearing the tuna accessory. Well, the marlin accessory in a pond in the city. That's just wonderful. But yeah, you can see all the water reflections and everything. Looks like this person is playing on a really big resolution too, because if you see in the bottom right of the screen, or of the screenshot here, it's like a very small logo, which indicates a very big resolution, which is very cool. You know what, let me go take a look here. Oh my god, that's 4K resolution. Yo, that's so cool. But yeah, let's take a look at the next one here. Yes, okay, so this one is basically somebody coming up to the very like high spot of the city, or well, in the area, right? Because as you can see, Central City is way down there. I guess if we can really climb up all the mountains like this and really look down, that's super crazy to think though, because this is an open world, right? So, well, semi-open world kind of. All these areas that are down there and everything like that, we'll be able to like traverse all around. So there's going to be a tundra area to the left there, volcano area to the far end there, and then there's like a canyon-ish, grassy desert-ish savanna. I'm not entirely sure what the correct term is on the right side here. And I suppose the place where the person is more or less on like a very more rocky place, which is cool. I'm not entirely sure what the light is that's shining from Central City, but that's we'll have to discover, right? We'll have to discover what's going on. All right. Next one here. This is what happens when you have a face in PSO2 and then try to move your face model to NGS without adjusting any of the sliders or anything like that. So basically it's the new face type with the old face type comparison. So as you might know, sometimes like when you switch your face from like a youthful face to the refreshed face or something like that, the face comes out very deformed, right? So this is just a byproduct of that. And I just think it's something very interesting to show all of you, because, you know, this is the salon that we'll be getting in PSO2, base PSO2, coming in mid-February in PSO2 JP. Hopefully the graphics update does come very soon in PSO2 NA as well, or well, global rather. But yeah, looking very good. Environment here, on point. And it seems like the models even like, they interact with the stairs properly, like nani? That's so cool! I love it. Yeah, we'll have to see what comes next, right? So excited. Next one, this one, not entirely sure if this is like a salon picture shot or something like that, or maybe they're just in a field, but this kind of shot feels like, oh, you know, they're just standing on the salon, you know, like it might just be one of the salon backgrounds that you can choose just to see like, oh, this is what my character looks like. And yeah, this is also a widescreen image, so it's very big. Look at all the details, right? That's absolutely very beautiful. And also, by the way, with this update that we're going to get in mid-February for the graphical update, we're also going to be getting official 4K support. So we'll be able to play PSO2 on 4K, no problem. It's very cool. Next, this one's a screenshot of mine that I took from Paul's stream, which is one of my moderators on the Discord, just showing the rates of the PSO2NGS AC scratch rates. This is definitely not going to be final, I don't think, but lobby actions up here being like 1% rates, and then their stuff being like 0.3333% rates, and then 3% rates, yada yada yada. So yeah, that's very fun, right? just something funny to show you guys. Next here, some more screenshots. Delton is one of my favorite screenshotters in PSO2, by the way, so it's really nice to see that they got their character into NGS, and then this is the result of it. Next, ooh, right here. This one, pardon me for the Twitter video quality, but this is what the Photon Blast looks like for Ranger. So in PSO2NGS, Photon Blast is actually kind of like, it kind of works like the complex PAs that we have on PSO2 right now, or well, the shards up PAs or whatever they call it in thingy. But basically when you do damage, you get this gauge, and then once you get the gauge, you can use the skill. So this is what the Rangers one looks like. Right here. So it's kind of like a satellite cannon, but like, oh my lord, it looks so cool. And it doesn't seem to like disrupt gameplay that much either. Like, that's just very beautiful. And it also seems that Ranger can do very nice aerial combat with that. So that's something very, very cool to see. Also nice homing mission, by the way. And then of course, we can't have PSO2 without having all the crazy people with like the crazy interesting cast stuff. Because apparently I also learned from Paul's stream that we can put in up to 65 locations of accessories. So if this is not like fashion endgame, I don't know what is anymore. And that's just very cool. The tenacity that like people can create super creative stuff like this is just beyond me, you know. I would imagine this person probably spent hours upon hours just like sitting in the salon being like, yo man, that's super cool. And then it's just, yeah. I'm in awe, like just absolutely amazing work. So a lot of you might have saw the Photoshop image that I did put down like since the very first reveal of NGS in the lobby and stuff with the Rupika and whatnot. Well, somebody happens to do the entire thing without any usage of Photoshop in the game, so I guess you can say this game is actually insane in customization because it does allow you to do this, but yeah, I'm not going to comment on it further. That's pretty funny though. Alright, next. This is Central City, once again, and I guess we can see the floaty thing that we saw in the very first image I showed you guys. A little bit clearer here. I'm still not entirely sure what that is, or like what is the significance of that. I don't think we can reach it right now because I don't think I've seen any pictures of that, but it's really nice to see, like, you know, from the first image to like here and stuff, you can see the environment and stuff changing. Like this is a very much more cloudy, there's not much sun and stuff, so this is so beautiful. And you can also see the volcano in the background too. That's super cool. Ah, so excited. Next one. Okay, so this image is showing some weapon potentials that has changed, or well, transferred from PSO2 over to NGS, right? So this is the still weapon. The still weapon being the weapon that you get from Divide Quest. Apparently the still weapon has a potential of up to 24% damage, and also when your HP is max, you do get massive, aka super armor. But well, then again, 15-star weapons are just 4 stars in PSO2 NGS. So they're probably not going to last for too long, I don't think. But hey, you know, 24%, that's pretty cool. I just thought that was something worth mentioning, that's all. But yeah, we'll have to see what kind of like weapons that PSO2 NGS itself does drop. So newer players, or like players who continue to play in the future, will be able to just like, hey, this is our progression path, or like this is what I should be aiming for, or like what kind of potential there are going to be in NGS moving forwards. Next one here. Oh man, more people making super cool cast photos. Like this is super cool, you know, with like the very nice hair. This is like PSO2 stuff, but like more of into NGS. But yeah, it's just super beautiful. Coloring looks very clean, and this is a salon shot too, sorry. And that's just like amazing how people just play with all these cast accessories and all now, because you have so much more accessory slots, right? You're not limited to just like 4 slots, period. Now, maybe this is like, I don't know, 8, 9 accessory, who knows, right? We'll have to see. But amazing ingenuity work from people. Once again, I'm always in awe seeing people do these kinds of work. And then here, more environmental shots of PSO2NGS. This one's the nighttime shots. Looks like there's also something above the volcano here to the left side that's very interesting, and that's either a planet or like a moon of some sort. It's very cool. Oh dude, this evening shot is so beautiful. I guess the lake area to the left, and don't forget that we do have swimming, by the way, and it also seems your mag is either recolorable or it's just gonna colorize like your costume, you know. But this is so beautiful. Wow. Like, honestly, if I didn't know this was in-game screenshots, I would have not believed that this was actually in-game screenshots. Like, the environment is actually insane. I'm actually in awe right now. Like, wow, this is so beautiful. But the biggest thing that I do want to think about, right, is how are they going to expand on these areas? Like, as you can see on the horizon and stuff, it's like all water, right? This is like all ocean, all everything. So the question is, how are they going to expand the map? That's going to be very cool to see. Maybe they're just going to like just add more landmass and then just have the ocean there for now, right? Or either we might be able to travel to like a different continent or like a different landmass or something like that. Also, it's nice how the pictures, all this is just like Shiva looking at the world, be like, hey, this is the world like 1,000 years from my era, man. Well, technically Shiva's like way older than that, but Alright, let's see next. Oh, this one's really funny. So remember the very first, one of the very first images in this video I showed you about like the PSO2 faces transferred into NGS, right? So this is just what happens when you transfer your normal body into the NGS body without, yeah. So whenever we get that graphics update, people, we probably should, you know, adjust our characters before we go into NGS and everything like that. But this is probably another case of the insane, like, onegai muscle, you know? Be like, side chesto! And then he just burst out of the costume. Okay. Next one. Once again, another very beautiful shot of Central City. This one, Kuna, very beautiful hair. Looks like this is probably like the old PSO2 costumes, but seems like they really did get a bit of like graphical overhaul of some sort as well. It just looks really good. I guess we just don't get the moving fingers, that's all, but yeah. Photos and all, looking great so far. Another screenshotter, once again. Momoyu is a very, very good screenshotter. They have a very distinct style in their screenshots, and it's just very beautiful in general, but I just want you guys to see, like, look at the gloss on all these like costumes. This is the NGS costumes, as you can see, because finger movement is available now, and this is basically more or less just a preview of like some very more sci-fi-y costumes, and this is just sets the general tone of like what kind of costumes we can really expect from PSO2NGS. I'm not sure if this is like the new face model or not, but this is definitely the old hair of regular PSO2. So yeah, seems you can really just like mix and match as you please, so perhaps stuff from your PSO2 isn't as outdated as you might think. We'll have to continue and see. Once again, this is also from Inori, which is very beautiful. This costume normally doesn't have this much gloss, right? I'm not sure, again, if they're using like the new type or like the old models or stuff like that, but yeah, costume looks great. It's not as polygonal anymore. I guess you won't get like the finger movement and stuff with the old costumes, but still looks absolutely beautiful. I guess this looks like a bit of like the lower graphics end of the game, because as you can see, like it's not as detailed, right? But hey, at least you can run the game, right? Even on lower graphics, that's perfectly fine. And next one, somebody already recreated Luther once again in PSO2. Once again, this hair is also the old recorder hair, which is an old PSO2 hair, but it looks really good on NGS. Like, yeah, that's all I can say really. Very beautiful. Zenshi, or in NA we call it better as piece of art's trash, you know? I guess you can say like, oh, we're gonna get to see the piece of art's trash in glorious 4K. How many of you are gonna bet like Luther is probably gonna return in NGS somehow? Because basically, you know, the entire story of PSO2, right, is more or less you can just blame Luther for everything happening. Not just me, right? I'm super excited. Once again, Central City, this time's in nighttime, very beautiful. Look at all the lighting, this is so cool. And everything is like super clean and clear. Look at all the reflections. Look at that, it's so beautiful. This is the environments back here, mountains. Oh dude, these lamps are so nice. The ambient lighting and just like how it just emanates light is so beautiful. I can't wait to really be. And then again here, right, the light from the lamps here just like illuminates the character, and then you can see like the lighting is just so good. NGS, you guys did amazing, man. This is so cool. Oh my god. Yeah, so about that gloss slider that I was talking about, right? Yeah, costumes can get very glossy in PSO2. I'm probably not gonna stay on this page long though, because reasons. But yeah, super glossy, super glossy. You can have a gloss slider though, so I think it's okay. I think it'll be okay. Next, more screenshots. Once again, old PSO2 hair, PSO2 eye. Not sure about the face, but this is the new model for the body, which is why it can use the lobby action. So it looks very good, very clean. Here, Shiro also, a nice friend of mine. Old face, old hair, but new costume. Those glossy gloves though, very cool. Oh, okay, so we have another one here. So this person shows us, I think it was like the charge text right here. Boom, that's the ice one. Normal ice and then charged ice. That's very cool, by the way. Like, look at that. Normal ice and then charged ice. Boom. So it's a Barda tech. Next one, Zonde. And then here, Foy. And then here's the compound. Well, not compound, but this is the photon blast tech of Force. Like, it's basically like a Fomelgion, right? It's kind of like brings in every element. This is super cool. So I kind of like that because it kind of creates this like feeling of familiarity where, hey, we're used to Fomelgion, right? That's cool. But then now we get like a super huge, cool laser beam and stuff with like all elements. And that's very cool. And then just getting to see all these techs in action is just super cool. So we're going to have to see how this all plays out once again when we get our hands on it. Very beautiful. And then some of the last few here are really nice screenshots. I could not believe this is PSO2 as well. If you've ever played a game called Satisfactory before, this honestly looks like one of the areas from Satisfactory in my opinion. Holy crud, it's so like, I don't know, the environment screenshot is just 10 out of 10. I can't wait. This is just beautiful. This seems like the Coral Coast area kind of thing, where it's like the hot spring. Oh, the hot springs is down there from like the very first screenshot, I think. One of the very first, second screenshot in this video. Yeah, and then because I see all these like pink plants and stuff, it's so beautiful. Can't believe this is actually just like what we're evolving into from PSO2 to NGS, like, and then look at the coastline, it's very beautiful. I can honestly just like stand there and I record myself with the wind for like an hour, right? Or something like that, and just make it for like a wallpaper engine for my PC or something, and that would be such an amazing background, desktop background. So nice. Look at all this, like, wow! Look at the lighting! It's insane. And the reflections on the water, and just, yeah, I'm absolutely speechless. And then this one is what the sky and stuff looks like when there's the emergency quest, or urgent quest as you call it on global. So this is just like, wow, look at that. Man, the environment, so cool. And then this one's just more day shots. I guess this is in the morning in the coast area. And then this one is just right outside Central City, where we can see more of the other areas here. Very beautiful. And I guess to the left side there, that's a region mag, the one where you feed and everyone on the ship's gonna get a buff. So it's very nice. And then let's see what the last... Oh. Yeah. A swimming Godzilla in the pool of Central City. Very nice. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to make this video because I wanted to show all of you the very beautiful intricacies of the community that's been taking a lot of these like screenshots and just showcasing everything that's been going on so far in NGS for those of us who have not have access to the beta, right? I don't know if you guys enjoyed this kind of like showcase video or not, but I believe for me it's basically like the best thing I can do honestly as a person right now, because I don't have access to the beta, right? So it's really lucky for all of you who have access and then are experiencing all of this, and just know that all of us are very waiting and envious that all of you have the opportunity to. So please keep sharing, you know, we want to see all of this, and then once we get our hands on it, we can all just have fun together. So really hope you all enjoyed this showcase video, and then of course thank you very much for all the screenshots and videos and everything of all the Twitter users. Hopefully you can see all their username and account and stuff on the top right there. But yeah, sorry if this is like super unorganized and stuff, but I just wanted to share all this really. I'm super excited. Maybe I'll do one for day 2 and day 3, but we'll see. Anyways, for now, take care of yourself and don't forget to smile. We'll see you on NGS whenever it comes out. Well, and also very soon as well.